Hello everybody. I think today's gonna be a pretty fun build. It's a build everyone's kind of been asking for a while, the Z75. Little box on opening of this guy. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. This looks like feet and some screws. I'll just leave this in the box for now. So yeah, looks like feet and screws, sorta. We got some plate options here. We got, looks like, either this is polycarb or palm, looks like palm and aluminum. We have foam kits. We have a PCB. Ooh, okay. So we have some options in how we're gonna build this, because yeah, this PCB does not have any sort of flex cuts, which if you guys were interested in flex cuts, I'm not too sure if they're offering one with flex cuts. But we do still have to break these off. This is a bit of a, always been a pain point for me. I hate doing this. Not that it's a big deal. 2 LEDs over here. I think that's for that little logo on the bottom right. But lots of options. Solderable PCB. Love seeing that. Bro. Okay. I'm gonna ask Wind Studios to do this. Make a little pull tab or some sort of scoop that I can get my fingers underneath. I don't know what the expectation here is to get this out, but that kind of hurt my fingies. All right, let's take this out of its wrapper here. Wait, this is kind of nice. So nice. Again, I read most of the notes, but I never looked at many photos. So this is just as a surprise to me as it is to you guys. Hold on, this is actually kind of pretty. All right, the bottom side, pretty basic. Does have a bit of a curve here, but it does look like there's a seam here too, so perhaps this disassembles from that area. The back is PVD, but you peel off that. That's kind of nice. The side profile is kind of cool. That's not something you see every day. I like that. It's not quite even too, so it kind of goes from like corner to corner for its cut there. I don't know how I feel about that, but still kind of cool. It is symmetrical in that sense still. I like the side profile. And this little accent piece at the front, the little reflective accent piece is kind of nice too. All right. Okay, again, gonna be as objective as possible. This isn't a big deal. I understand this is not a big deal to a lot of people. I don't like ribbon cables. I just think they're very, like this kind of stuff's fragile to me. And if you aren't an experienced builder and just like, you know, you're moving things around too quick, that could come out. So maybe that's a point lost. I also prefer when companies use I don't like proprietary daughter boards. I prefer people using universal ones just in case something happens. Again, not a major point, but just something to bring up. All right, let's actually open this guy up. I want to take this apart and see the inside here. Oh, okay, so, oh wow. So this is a piece here. I see. Holy screws. I guess that comes with the aesthetic of the board. And now there's more screws with a different bit underneath this. Okay, so it's gonna be a bit of a experience building this thing. Okay, so this is a thicker piece now. This is the top piece here. That's interesting. Cool. It's like a 3-piece construction plus a weight. And what's this for? Are these for battery slots? Can you make this wireless? It looks like batteries are supposed to go underneath here. Interesting. Okay, give me 1 second while I go just quickly locate those other pieces of the box. Gaskets then? Oh, are the gaskets in here? The gaskets were in here the entire time. Dude, I would have never guessed. Like, I can't even see the foam cuts for this until you do this. These are M1 stabilizers. We'll see how, I mean, like, I think I've used them once before. They seemed fine. I'm not sure the price of these things. They seem okay though. The purple stems. Yeah, I like these switches. Actually, the Haze switches are nice. Shouldn't you cut the PCB tabs? You are totally right. I should cut those PCB tabs. Totally forgot to do that. You know what? We can just yoink out the plate here. I didn't put too many switches in. Competition, and this is something that, if you really want to dig deep into life, competition drives innovation. And the reason I feel like a lot of things have been stagnant in life these days, man, you look at even, I know this is not a great example, but you look at grocery stores. Dude, here in Canada, I feel like there's 2 fucking grocery chains. That's it. There might look like there's a million, but they're all owned by 2 people. 2 or 3 people, right? So there needs to be competition. There needs to be. And I feel like that's why these budding hobbies like this, where everyone's very individualized, it's awesome. You can really see competition. You can really see people trying to outdo one another. And I think that's a lovely thing. Okay, let's solder, shall we? I love soldering things, so calming. All right, let's put some gaskets on. Do you have any suggestions for a more high-pitched clacky switch? Oh, probably anything along the pole. If you go with anything long pole, you'll be in a good spot. Also, to speak a little bit on this board too, I know we're still kind of assembling it. I don't know how I feel about this gasket tab. You know, this little flex cut, or not the flex cut, this little leaf spring kind of area right over here. Kind of wish they didn't put that there, but you know what? We'll see. Typically, again, when it comes to board design, this is a preference thing maybe, but I do find the majority of people end up liking no sort of tabs underneath the spacebar. Gives you a more softer spacebar, which is less fatiguing on your thumb. But it's not always a bad thing. Sometimes it feels great. Sometimes I eat my words on it, but typically I don't like it there. Can also make your spacebar sound a bit flat in some cases too.
Finally starting my full-time job post-grad tomorrow. It is time that I also officially sub to you, alexotos.
Oh man, dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And also congratulations. This looks clean. I like the way this looks. This is kind of nice. I can already feel a little bit of flex with this, which is nice. Even though this is a non-flex cut PCB, which is awesome. So it's kind of soft feeling already, which is a good thing. I like seeing softer PCBs and stuff. Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. Wait, how is it doing that? Oh, I see. That does RGB, but it only pops in from around the side and not from the top. There is a little bit of light leak happening, ever so slightly. Not too noticeable, but it's a little bit there. I mean, I think it has a beautiful side like profile. That looks kind of cool. I like the back piece. Oh, I do want to peel this off. Peeling time. Hold on, let me take this piece off too. And I just got fingerprints all over it. GG. All right, aluminum plate, Haze switches, no foam. Let's see what this sounds like. Okay, so quick little note. I'm gonna cut this one here a little short because I want to add something. I like it. Sounds good. I think it's overly hollow or anything like that. I will say though, again, I'm already feeling that gasket point, that mounting point that's like what, over here or over here, wherever it is, feeling that. it's tough. It adds, it's not a bad sound. It would be a better sound if it wasn't there. But it does add a layer of like fatigue to your thumb. That's why I usually opt to not have those points there. Probably my only gripe with this board. It does have a slight bit of light leak. Might be kind of hard to see, so I'll have to photograph that for you guys. This sound profile with no foam and the weight being as tiny as it is surprisingly still really nice. I think if we added foam, it would just sound like foam. It would sound very, probably deep, but probably foamy at the same time. The spacebar sound though, even with that tab, is not bad. I do wish we had the option to not use that tab. Maybe I shouldn't have, I mean, the thing is not putting the gaskets on that, it could just end up sounding like pingy. But I think this is nice. It's a comfortable front height. I would prefer it still to be a bit lower. My only thing that I would change is I would just eliminate that tab right over here completely. Eliminate it completely, dude. Other than that, I think this is actually pretty nice. I think this is definitely a looker as well. It looks really pretty. All right, guys. See you guys very soon. Take care, everybody. Love you. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thanks for being here, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everybody. Love ya.